Hey, backseaters. We are live on patrol again. We're in downtown St. Paul right now.
23 is at 239. Do it on the east side of the bridge or on the west side of the bridge? I'm down checking the Shepherd area.
Had two people call in and say there was a woman scaling the Robert Street Bridge. And they're concerned about her possibly jumping. So the St. Paul Police and our water patrol are
239, can you go again?
They're trying to figure out.
Do you know what side of the bridge, the east or the west?
What is happening.
Second Tom said it was on the east side, the first Tom said it was on the west side.
We're going to stop down there, though.
Received, thank you.
We are downtown on 7th Street at Robert. Oh, by the way, with me is our esteemed public information officer, Steve Linders.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Second to none in the industry. Second to none. So that says no right turn. Maybe that means no right turn for trucks. There's a lot of construction going on down here. Matter of fact, I'm not even sure that I can go this way. It didn't say we couldn't. Well, I guess we have to be on this side of the cones. What do you think?
I think we're right where we should be.
I'm good at the desk. So 33 Tango, can I get my case number?
Well.
186469.
Battery issues here. That noise is one of our pack sets telling us
Anymore, thank you though.
you need to charge me.
Copy.
Not in a criminal way. You know, there's so much mental health. So many mental health needs out there. So when a person gets desperate enough to go on a bridge.
Well, 239.
But we don't always know that's the case, that why they're there. Some people...
Looks like there's a few people down on Shepherd. Been officers available. So you just asked to see if they saw anyone jump. If not, we're not seeing anything here.
You heard Squad 239 said they're not seeing anything that indicates someone jumped. Of course, the problem, of course, is if they jump in the river.
Yep, I'll get on one.
4046.
Up ahead there, you'll see the Robert Street Bridge.
7 down, code 4 for medics.
You will see
Copy, code 4 for medics at 4047.
a medic rig there. Slide up here to 2nd Street. A lot of people don't know that Kellogg is technically 3rd Street, which people know that, but people don't know that there is actually a 2nd Street. Did you know that, Stevie?
I didn't know that.
So we got 3rd, courthouses on 4th, and then 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way up to the old police department on 10th. The freeway is bracketed by 11th and 12th. But whenever people develop towns and they number the streets, they like to, what I've seen historically, they like to call the river like Main Street or 1st Street, okay? And then every street off the river is a higher number. So in this case, for instance, we're on 3rd Street, but this street right here that goes down the hill, there's obviously a large homeless group here. It's called 2nd Street. And now Shepherd Road is, of course, Shepherd Road. But I'll bet you that someday in the past, Shepherd was considered first.
You know, that would make a lot of sense, the way you explain it.
So...
I don't think I've ever been on this little road before.
Well, this is an interesting little road. We get a fair amount of homeless sleep here at night. But it comes out back behind the detox. Well, it used to be detox. Why don't you just see if that person would like a gift card to Subway?
Hi there.
Down.
You doing okay? get
kids
there?
alone.
McDonald's or Subway?
Tonight,
Huh?
I would take anything to calm down.
Well, there you go. There's one of each.
Could you listen closely?
Yep.
Flight 2-1 EOT.
Or 1, 2.
Okay, good night, 4049.
I finally found it, you know, that before anything could be stopped, you don't understand you. Where you go is so bad, you don't have to go back. Because there's a place.
Hey, before you finish your story, there was a woman on the bridge that they thought was going to jump.
Oh no, I don't jump. I'm not suicidal. These people are insane.
Did you see anybody else crawling up the bridge here?
They jumped down there.
Yeah.
I've accidentally jumped down there one time. And it was the worst day of my life. I'll never do it again. So, you know, I wasn't suicidal. I thought that day, I never knew. Don't ever do it.
Yeah.
I was so scared. And I talked about self-control.
Well, there are people that help, and if you go to that listing house at night, they'll help you.
It's not worth it because it's like a sinkhole.
Yeah.
It was the worst day ever.
Well, we're going to go look for the woman that was climbing on the bridge.
I don't know rivers no more. Don't go swimming, guys.
All right.
We're driving too fast.
Thank you.
Never know what bugs will go.
It wasn't her, but as you can see, we're right over there to your right is the Wabasha Bridge, or the Robert Street Bridge there, big guy. So if we were going to get an eye on anybody trying to jump, we would get it right here.
I don't see anybody.
No?
I see a boat down in the water looking around.
Where would you crawl down the bridge? Or up?
239 to 238.
Hey, just go out there and peek over that railing and see if you see anybody, because there's places people could fall and nobody would ever see them.
I'll take a look.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
We're right here underneath the Robert Street Bridge. We got a little angle on there. We can. Steve Linders is taking a peek to see if anybody's obviously in stress or jumped. This is an angle that you can only get from here. We are underneath Kellogg Park. Nothing there. We're underneath Kellogg Park, and I'm imagining originally there was no.
I didn't see anybody out there, Sheriff.
See that right there? 131 2nd Street East.
Second Street.
131 2nd Street East. You can't really see down there when you're on the bridge. And right here to the left here, Stevie, is a shelter.
Was that a shelter?
Yep.
I thought that was TPT.
TPT.
Twin Cities Public Toilet.
That's the next building up
Isn't it?
there.
Interesting.
So,
4475 Tango.
Take that.
a lot of needs. So we're on.
Copy 3025 southbound drive up the library.
We are down below the bridge here. Oh, there's the St. Paul. There's a copper looking in the water. Hopefully nobody is in the water.
44.
We're gonna put our red lights on here.
I can replace 4471. But 239, we're gonna clear.
Let's take a see what we can see here.
Copy, so on your clear.
I don't know.
239.
You know what? I never really appreciated how much infrastructure there was under that bridge.
Water
Did you?
patrol didn't
Big
see anything.
bridge.
We're gonna clear the scene.
Huh.
Copy, Squash, be clear.
4-lane road, you got 5 tracks of railroad tracks coming together.
Police officers out here looking for. See if they can see anybody. We are gonna go the other way and just look over this railing a little more. Now the problem, of course, is the water is very cold. There is a current, and people that jump often don't stay conscious when they hit the water. That's a problem.
It's not good.
It's our old jail right here on the right, completely torn down. But
9684.
those are old entrances into the tunnels under the town. Tons of tunnels under St.
104.
Limestone tunnels.
Information request for pickup and hold issued by 133 Tango 31 in for growth. Vehicle violation of Derek Antoine Knox.
We're going to put you to
Black
work
male, 52
today.
years old, 5'5", 150
I hope
pounds.
so.
Yeah.
Where threats of violence incident occurred.
We are along the river. Yeah, it's amazing. You think about that was our old offices. Maybe ripped off the wall there, but
Incredible.
so this is the Wabasha Bridge here.
3251.
Both witnesses were pretty sure it was the robbery street.
33 Arden View Drive. A 7-year-old male who felt under request.
Look, you can see.
5133 Tango 166.
St. Paul officers have not been able to verify that there was a person up here that jumped. Oh, we got
61 Lincoln Avenue, lower unit to assist medics with the medical welfare check.
There's the St. Paul office down there.
That's
pretty good, right?
Open lights for approximately 90 minutes.
checked all along there.
Yeah, he must have been down a good 300 yards. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she didn't jump. I hope she walked up the bridge.
Yeah.
445. Copy 166.
Nora Lincoln Edward, 775.
Copy. What's your print name?
I'm gonna pull up a little further. And then, well, I think that officer probably would have seen her.
Okay, I got a gold Honda Accord, northbound
133 Tango,
change
did you
from
copy the call?
Tedesco. Cancel cars on the right, just ran the red lights on it.
Thank you. 1456. Sorry for call.
All right.
Turning north on Edgerton. George Henry Whiskey 16.
Copy for an area check at Snelling and Sargent for a suspicious complaint. Male ran through traffic, cutting
That
through
is
alleys
following
back
a
and forth. Was last seen north on
reckless
Saratoga.
driver.
It's going to be a black male, 18.
Go see if we can provide some
Let
assistance.
me get in front of him, and you light him up.
See if it takes off on them or not. They haven't lit it up yet.
Alright, maybe over the hill.
So right now they're just getting coordinated, right? Kind of
Comes back clear on
setting
that.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, Russell Spot at the PD able to take a walk and toss them out a report. $52.84 Tango.
See what happens here.
Copy. 1458.
We can take this from if you want.
Where's
Can I get the
Bradley and Arlington, please?
All right, they got the car stopped.
Snelling Avenue South, the after-hours ski
We are
shop.
going to take a little quick trip by the homicide scene of the woman that was
5'8", average height, wearing all black with pink Nike shoes.
shot and killed. Assassinated, I guess. What's the best term?
Cold-blooded
Copy, will do 1458.
assassination. I guess assassination.
Tragic.
Incredibly tragic.
For those of you that aren't from around here, you may not have been aware of this story, but just a lovely woman in her 60s.
Medical closer call, nobody there needing medical
artist
attention, but my dispatcher did state that the caller
painting,
not happy that they were loitering in the area.
painting a mural in Lower Town
Okay,
District.
keep me on it. I'll just head up there. Just change it to a DOC and I'll check your advice.
Thank you.
And I don't know that we'll ever know what was in the mind of the suspect because thankfully a witness got a license plate. Or actually, I think an LPR might have picked up the plate.
What was the
But
cross with 9?
great work by the St. Paul Police Department and the witnesses. And they went down to watch the suspect's registered address in Belle Plaine, Minnesota.
Charlie in Fairview, vehicle APD, blocking traffic.
And sure enough, he came out with a gun, threatened the officers, and they fired upon him, and the suspect passed away. But just a
Copy.
tragic. We're in Lower Town here.
Last four of the VIN is 4136.
A lot of artists down here. This is the end of the Green Line train.
Yes.
It's the home of the St. Paul Art Crawl, which will take place, I guess we just had it, the 4th, 5th, and the 6th, I think. What's the date today?
2nd.
Well, then it's just coming up.
And I think they're dedicating it to her memory.
To her memory.
Carrie's memory.
Eastbound University at 12, so.
I think there's more to this story that come out based on watching Chief Henry's press conference.
You do? Okay.
Well, I got the sense that there's more to the story. That something didn't work
Something
before
triggered
he
his-
shot her. Yeah.
Well, it's not a sheriff's department case, obviously, so we don't have access to all the details, but
4485 checking your status.
thankfully the suspect is no longer a danger to the community.
1501.
Yeah, when you shoot somebody in the head, that's
2267.
Well, maybe when you shoot somebody, it's
2267.
well, I mean, when you when you
Vehicle clear the tracks.
well, I guess the headshots always bring back assassinations like Abraham Lincoln, and you know they
Copy,
just
1502.
leave you
it's just brutal.
brutal.
You have no shot.
5924. EOT.
We're just south of the. We are just south of the CHS Stadium. If I can get in there, go through there. Nighttime, those gates are up, but just a tragic thing. For those of you that watch the scooter chase, that's just a little bit east of us here.
Copy.
Straight ahead, we run into the railroad.
Both showing clear. Michael is doing Corday Green. I don't know if there's
I
someone
turned
in
that air
the
conditioning off for you because I thought you were a little cold. Are you okay? Or-
No, I was actually a little warm. I was looking for some
Okay.
cool air.
Well, I thought maybe you were cold.
No, I'm good.
This is the 3rd Street Bridge here. It's under construction. Apparently, they
4441.
you can kind of
You can put me in the area of the 911. Hang
get
up
the
on
feel for everything.
Copy.
Thomas. Corday Green and Michael Paducas. What we got here? Yeah, good copy. Who is driving? Mr. Green. 199.
2199.
He's been but not the most friendly. Can you launch that harassment report there for Summit to the regular West queue, and then create me a fraud call for someone that just walked in wanting to report it?
Abby, do you have an address for the fraud call, or would you like me to use Teams for now?
Still working on that. It sounds like it might be Dad's car.
Will do. 1504.
So a really safe neighborhood in general. Kind of bizarre. There's the alleys back there and just a bizarre ending, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
senseless.
Well, it's so senseless and tragic, but we need to know,
445.
in order for, as a cop, you kind of need to know what was in the suspect's mind. So, you know what I mean? So you can move ahead to the next chapter.
You need some closure.
Closure is really something we need. You know, it's just closure. Okay, got my turn signal on that.
Michael James looks great. They need 75 for his down back remote, so not a per valid. You're never gonna have to park it.
So, come on down for the art crawl. And honor Carrie Kwok. I think that's how you pronounce it. K-W-O-K, right?
I
Carrie
think so.
Kwok.
Yeah.
Carrie Kwok, and take a look at some of her work that you'll see intertwined. What's happening?
Russ Stark just walked by.
What?
Russ Stark, city sustainability guy.
Oh, yeah. Good for him. But to the family and friends of Carrie, our sympathies and sympathies of the whole East Metro area. I think the art crawl's a way to keep her memory alive, right?
Yeah. I think it would be great if everybody came out and showed support for her and her family, the whole community, and Lower Town.
Take another number for narcotics. You can clear it dispersed.
These incidents happen, and investigators do their thing, and they arrest them, or it ends oddly, as you said. But at the end of the day, it's a whole community effort for this thing to recover from this.
5674.
Can I get my case number, please?
Your case number is 034559.
All the hurt adds up cumulative.
It does. It's insidious. It doesn't only affect the people who
You're
are
welcome.
immediately struck by gunfire, killed, or their families. It affects all of us. It's, you start to wonder a little more when you go outside.
Well, there you have it. That's the truism. By the way, though, as tragic and as horrendous as that shooting is,
Yeah, your rears are on.
St. Paul is still far less active crime-wise than Minneapolis. And it's hard to really appreciate that. Someone is shot shot in the head and killed.
Yeah.
Creative Arts Secondary School. Buses are arriving. Getting out. You know, speaking of schools and school safety, it's a top priority for us, of course. It's no secret that the number of school-related threats have skyrocketed this year compared to past years. Not just here, but across the country. Now, for the most part, most of the threats are mitigated. But it's still a warning sign for us. And what we find every single school year is that kids come back to school and they figure out their friend groups in school based upon a lot of things. And then after about a month in school, small fights start in a variety of different places. Outside, inside schools, etc. So, especially outside, is when the weather's really good, it's a chance for kids to congregate after school outside. So it won't be unusual for us this afternoon as high schools get out to have some calls of fights. Thankfully, they hardly ever involve guns, but not unusual to have fist fights after school in October in nice weather.
748-1, do you need us over there for that accident?
So in that regard, not much has changed since we were kids.
Well, I mean, yes, exactly. 100%. That's exactly right. I mean, it's
I don't
historic.
think so. One of them's on the grass, and the other one was blocking.
It's been a longer time since I was.
When I was in 4th grade, Mr. Zimmerman was my teacher.
Yeah.
And Tyson Mann brought in a 22, a long gun.
Oh,
And he did a demonstration of how to clean it.
was Tyson Mann a kid or?
Tyson Mann was my 4th grade classmate. And he did a great job on that presentation. But think about how far things have changed, how much things have changed. Now you bring a 22 to school to do a demonstration?
Yeah. No, that wouldn't go over too well.
Nah, probably not.
By the way, did you hear, speaking of school safety, yesterday, day before, there were some people spotted some camouflage persons on the roof of Minnetonka High School.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah.
Scary.
Scary, very scary. Camouflage on the roof, Minnetonka High School. So, instant lockdown. Call the helicopters, get the drones up, surround the school, make sure everybody's safe.
You know, after this is the first time I
They're duck hunters?
created it.
Roofers.
Roofers.
They forgot to check in with the school, let them know they were going up on the roof.
Oof. And they were dressed in camouflage?
You know what? I suppose they're hunters part-time, roofers full-time. Yeah, they were roofers. Maybe it was just Carhartt material they were wearing. I don't know. Supposedly,
I guess that's the best outcome.
yeah. So
Yeah, in the circle you're talking, right?
that
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
that wasn't too good.
Be surprised if it
But
All right.
like you said, best outcome.
Can somebody send me the passengers?
I had a amazing 6th grade teacher. His name was Mr. Fernholtz over at Webster Elementary.
Webster Elementary.
Well, this is Webster in Maplewood, not the Webster in St. Paul. Amazing teacher. One of my best favorite teachers. And when you're in 6th grade and you're a young man, you know, a male teacher that he was a hunter. Okay? So he would talk to us about hunting. And I don't remember the exact day or not if he brought his rifle in, but that was the kind of teacher he would be. He would show you his rifle. But I do remember the day he brought the dead deer in.
I bet you do. Did you dissect the eyeball or anything?
Yes, did I tell you that?
No, did you really?
No, so here's the deal. Mr. Fernholz brings the deer head in and says, well, you guys can dissect the deer head in 6th grade.
Cool.
I've got 2 pictures.
So you know, I was a Cub Scout / Boy Scout at that stage. But, you know, those of you that use knives, you know you always cut away from yourself, right?
Always.
But sometimes when you're having a hard time getting the deer's eye out of the eye socket, you have to cut a different angle, right? You see that scar right there?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That 1.5-inch scar?
That's from 6th grade, huh?
That's from 6th grade scalpel dissecting the deer head
Cutting towards yourself.
that Mr. Fernholz brought in.
You'll never forget it.
No, I won't forget it. I won't forget it. I think I had 3 stitches. Back then they just said, put a couple stitches in there, it'll heal fine. But this is a teacher that would stimulate you to think.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And my mom always rolled with stuff like that. You know, you were dissecting a deer head.
Sounds like a good day in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Good day.
Yeah, I was very lucky. I mean, if I could really size it up, I had great teachers. 6th grade, and 6th grade was still in elementary school when I was little. Didn't start middle school till 7th. Mrs. Winkles was my 5th grade teacher at Webster. She was amazing. Mrs. Sandvik, 4th grade. I can tell these stories now because she's probably passed, but boy did she whap people over the head with the social studies book.
Did she really?
Oh,
The old book.
the old social studies book to the back of your head, Mrs. Sandvik. I still remember my friend John Ostrander after he got hit one. I wasn't poorly behaved, you know, but
Of course not. Of course not.
but I don't think John Ostrander was either, but she took the book to him one day.
A little science to the back of the head. Did you say social studies?
Social studies. Those were thick books.
It's one way to teach a lesson.
Probably not acceptable. But, so...
Anyone happen to be in the area being snowing?
So,
Maybe we need some more of that.
yeah, I'm not going that route.
He's throwing it out there for discussion.
Yeah.
Copy.
Yeah. I think we need more deer head dissecting, though.
Definitely need more deer head dissecting. I dissected a sheep's eyeball
Yeah.
in 6th
Well,
grade.
we eventually got into the eyeball.
That was
Once
cool.
we got it out.
Once you got it out.
Once you got it out.
Once you got your stitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about the human body. Because an eye is an eye. So, we're going to run up to Central High School and make sure everything is A-OK up at Central. There was a little fight outside school yesterday. Nothing too seriously, but we're going to make sure it's all peaceful. Everybody's in a hurry. So, Chris Christopherson passed away, huh?
What a legend. What a legend. What a life he's lived.
Yeah.
He lived. Was he a Green Beret or was he a SEAL?
I'm not sure.
He was a Green Beret.
531 Tango.
President Carter turned 100. Congratulations. I hope I live to be 100.
You really?
Well, if I'm healthy. Right?
I don't want to overstay my welcome.
Copy, I will clear in 1518.
But yeah, I guess 100 if you're healthy, why not?
Did you get an answer back on that?
Shortly.
Oh, shortly.
But I have a copy of it
3931.
What's the shortly? It's going out shortly?
this
Or?
afternoon. Yeah.
Copy.
We are monitoring all 6 frequencies. Pat is out here working. Pat man. We'll get up to Central, kind of give you an overview of some other stuff that's happened in the last couple days. What we're going to do here, Backseaters, is we are going to do a special visit. Not starting today, but that's our future. Steve Linders and I are going to do a special visit to different parts of the sheriff's office. And water patrol, the courts, we'll oversee how the
238 to 1221 Woodbridge Street for an alarm that
court
covers the
security. Maybe when our dive team's doing some training, we'll stop and
Happy
see
advising
them.
1519.
We are going to have a weekly what's up at the sheriff's office. Or we'll let Steve figure out the title. He's better at that. But
Well, that'll be fun.
yeah,
I'm excited to talk about show people the K9 unit, the K9 team.
K9 would be amazing.
Maybe we can get out in a boat.
Our bike mobile field force bike team was out training today. I was thinking that would be a good one too.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They were out there in their full riot gear and their bicycles.
148.
Getting around.
See that house right there in the corner?
Mm-hmm.
When I was in charge of the burglary
Happy
unit,
University in Arundel 1520.
we were following career burglars, and they were bringing TVs and VCRs to that house. The names can remain anonymous for right now, but we're talking 87 and 88,
Happy 1520.
and they were burglarizing houses in Como, Midway, all over the place, and then they were walking back there with, you know how they hid the loot?
How?
This was fascinating because we would see them periodically. They hid their loot. They carried the loot away from the house in a brown paper bag, and they carried it like it was groceries.
That's not too bad.
No, grocery bags, and we would see these guys walking back on Lexington with these brown paper bags, and it didn't hit us that inside those brown paper bags were VCRs. That was in 87, 88. The item of choice was a VCR. $200 some dollars. And they would bring them to the person that owned that house there. And eventually we caught one of the main ones.
One of the main thieves.
And he told us where they were. We did a search warrant. On the house.
What'd you find?
Hundreds
Really?
of VCRs.
Really?
Hundreds. Literally hundreds. In fact, it wasn't just VCRs. Bikes, all sorts of other stolen stuff that was in there, in the garage in the house.
So you arrested this gentleman,
We did.
and then what happened?
Well, he got prosecuted. I don't know. You know, it's like he was a fence. We call him a fence, which basically he was, buying stolen stuff and selling it
Right.
to other people. But I never saw so many VCRs in one house. But I just remember the
Grocery bags. Brown
yeah.
bags.
And actually, I'm going to leave his last name out, but Tony. If everybody remembers Tony was an amazing burglar. Tony, and but he would go out every day. This is the thing about career criminals; they go out every day. And Tony was one of those a daytime burglar that would look at people's houses and determine who's not home. And he would look for people aren't home, so he could go in the house and take his time in there. Wasn't trying to, he wasn't trying to sneak around like a cat burglar at night. That was more like my friend David Hobbs. But anyhow, I worked in the burglary unit for 2 years at St. Paul. Well, actually 3 if you count when I went back, and learned a lot about burglars, but that search warrant, we all just dropped our jaws. The entire room. VCRs were the thing back then. We didn't have, you know.
We used to drive to a video store and rent a VCR on Friday night.
Yeah.
So that we could rent VHS videos.
Yeah.
I think that's how I saw Ghostbusters.
There you go.
Yeah. So after Tony got arrested, did you find there was a drop in burglaries?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And it wasn't just him. There was another guy we arrested in Highland Park, a guy named Bart Knopik. You can look it up. Bart Knopik was a home burglar during the day. And Bart Knopik was targeting silverware and valuable stuff. He would go into Highland Park and steal people's silverware. And silverware is valuable. Real silverware.
Sure.
Not junky silverware, real silverware.
Sure.
So Bart Knopik would take his silverware and any other antiques that he found, jewelry too, of course. Bart, I interviewed Bart at length, and what Bart would say is, well, I go to the master bedroom. I go to the master bedroom and I look for jewelry boxes. And then I bring the jewelry box into the living room, on the dining room, on the little table, coffee table. And I open up the shade so I can see if the police are coming. And so I go through the jewelry. I only keep the guy. He knew jewelry well enough. I only keep the good jewelry.
He didn't waste his time.
And no, and he would bring it to an antique collector. I'll leave her name out of it because she knew better, but there's no sense in it. But we'd bring it to her, and she would take it to antique sales around the 5-state area and sell the stuff.
And then they'd split the funds?
Well, and she paid him
She paid him a
flat amount.
Bart
Knopik. Daytime burglar extraordinaire. Wave.
Why did Bart spill the beans?
Well, we caught him. I think, Bart just wanted to, the key to interviewing skills is developing a relationship with the suspect and asking for their help. I still got the video. We did a training video for all the St. Paul police officers with Bart Knopik.
Huh. With him? He was in it?
Yeah, he was in it. I interviewed him on a training video.
Incredible.
It was. Bart, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. He did want to change his life,
Look at this.
Again, that's 35 years ago.
What rec center is this, Sheriff?
Well, this is now called Tony Stone Field, but this is kind of the Dunning
This is Dunning
complex. So the guy it should be named after is Billy Peterson. I don't know if he's got something named after him or not.
Who's Billy?
Billy Peterson was a rec director that taught just about everybody in town.
Stolen vehicle just hit at Marshall. 936, X-ray George Robert. I'm going to run it to verify it though.
Which way is it going?
Eastbound.
Alright, I'm at Marshall and Lex. Let me know the description.
It's a silver 2012 Nissan Titan, so a pickup truck. Looks like it has black rims and it's got, I don't know if that's a white tarp in the back. Oh no, looks like it's some type of kennel, white kennel that's disassembled that's sticking out of the bed of the truck.
Alright, we'll work west from Central High School. So we have license plate readers in certain locations.
Play again, please. Disregard it, just pop for me. The Titan's a big, full-size pickup truck. It's every bit as big as an F-150 or Silverado bus.
Thank you. Linders, you're gonna help me find this truck, right?
We're gonna find it.
What's that there? Coming at us.
And it's a confirmed stolen.
That's not a...
That's a Chevy.
You're clear.
We have license plate readers, some stationary, some mobile. When they hit, they pop onto the CAT team's
Got behind a
phone.
train at Union Lex and trying to get down there.
Well, we should probably go around this guy. How's it look?
Wait. You're good.
We should like a crossing guard. We want to get down to Snelling before he does.
9273.
Tracy turns on Snelling,
9273.
which a lot of them do.
I updated the call notes and we'll be clear for now. Assisted. Copy.
It's a Nissan we're looking for, right?
That's right. A Nissan Titan Silver.
Okay. Well, if he came this way, he's got to be stuck in traffic for a while.
9262. Area 4038 Crystal Circle fire. Precision alarm sounding the last 2 days.
Well,
I think it's been stolen since June, it says. Yeah, I saw that.
You said it had something hanging out of the back, right?
You're quick.
Some sort of cage.
Cage or kennel.
Yeah.
Sorry, 5031.
It's a good...
9275.
A Titan.
9275.
What?
They should be calling, but there's a grass fire on 694 at White Bear. If you could start White
Good
Bear
spot,
fire.
though. You think it's silver, though?
That's what they
Copy.
said. I thought that's what they
That one was
said.
white, but...
9273 copies also.
Well, watch all these cars turning here. What do we got? Lexus.
24 close, I get to show myself, and 24/7 Hawks on White Bear.
Copy.
I know lucky. Their most recent is June 5th over Minneapolis. Right in the center median. And there's several passerbys that are trying to put it out right now.
Copy.
I think I might have it here, Union Pascal.
Address for my fraud can be changed to 131
Yep, pay for.
Ruby Street.
I'm in westbound, but it's eastbound University from Pascal.
And I have another assist walk in. Just use West eastbound.
Copy. 53.
Coming from Dale Unit.
Well, obviously... How's it look?
Good.
How's it look?
Wait.
Not good?
No good. Good now. There you go.
I'm back eastbound, trying to reacquire it. And I'm 2 cars behind it. Union Hamlin light, stale red, heading eastbound. In the don't like snow. Just to the north, yeah, in Hamlin.
We're going to try to acquire.
I should clarify, I didn't see the front plate. I have to confirm the back plate, but it's got all the stuff in the back, black rim, so it matches everything.
Well, let's hope it's the right one.
Here's hoping.
Let's slow down here a little bit. We got school getting over in a little bit.
Alright, we're going to work on a VIT, or should I stick it if I get a chance?
I'd preferably like to not do a VIT on Uni, so let's just get squad coming until we get in position. When we get a turn off.
Did you get an eyeball on the driver at all?
Negative.
Let's do that first, as long as they don't know we're here. See what we're dealing with.
Copy that. Eastbound, coming up to Graves.
Chad, you at Lex and Uni?
I'm at Lex just north of Uni, about 3 blocks north, working my way down. Okay, I'm going to turn my front camera on. I'm going to wait at Chatsworth.
We're at Lex and Uni. What lane's it in there, Dan?
Going to be left lane, coming up to a stale red. It's going to be behind a black Toyota Corolla and in front of a black, I think, a Scion sedan.
All right. Is it likely to turn, or you think it's going straight?
I believe it's going straight. It's about halfway up the left-hand turn lane and still hasn't made a move, so I believe it's still going eastbound.
All right. We're going to be east on Uni. You're sure Uni and Lex, right?
Need a SWAT to start
westbound,
Central Avenue
or
for
left lane,
open
eastbound
line.
Uni.
Female stated that someone was not leaving her house and provided the address. You can hear a male. In the background sounds like he's possibly taking her phone.
Anybody want to join me? And we'll just block the whole street.
Yeah, Sheriff, I'm with you here. Lights green, we're going to be starting eastbound here.
Pat, are you close to help him? And Thomas, are you able to jump out?
SWAT to break and start to 586 Central from the 911 open line.
I am at Chatsworth.
Copy with a SWAT to back.
Chad, jump in the left lane. Jump in the left lane. We're going to stop it right here. All right, a little further, a little further.
138 Tango.
Little further, just a little further, Pat. All right.
Back on the line and says the male is leaving.
All
and
right.
No assistance is needed.
Let's just block him in. He won't know what's going on back here. Somebody get behind him, though, not to the side. Don't let him back up.
Dan, we need front containment.
Chad, you can walk back and haul him out with him. Chad, go ahead and walk back.
Planning 267.
2267.
3995 Stockdale Drive, assisting fire with an illegal burn.
I am going to switch it to Pat's camera. Let's check your video because Pat's back there.
Just back up and go down that street.
Thomas, you available for a phone call regarding this incident?
Yeah. Did we call it out on St. Paul 1? Yeah.
Will you put it down on the main? And then we're code forward to custody.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Chad, wait up. There's a bunch of stuff in my back seat.
Okay.
2774.
I know. I don't know what the fuck. They said that car.
Let's get her in there. We don't want them together.
Just sit in the seat for now. I gotta get a property back with a bunch of stuff. Hang on. Go. Watch your knee there.
Right there.
1541.
Your stolen car. One of our license plate readers hit it right on. You go ahead and narrate a little bit. I'm gonna go check on him. Saw Pat's camera there a minute ago. You good? See?
Yeah, I'm good. So we were cruising around over by Central High School, and a call came out that one of our CAT team members got behind a V8 Titan. You can see it right there. Big pickup truck that came back on an LPR reader, a license plate reader, as stolen. So with several squads, unmarked squads in the area, we boxed them in here right on University Avenue, just west of the Capitol, maybe a mile, intersection of Oxford and University. The Titan was occupied twice, 2 people, both in custody now. In the backseat of the squad, so hopefully the owner of the truck gets it back and it's not in terrible shape, and a car thief spends the night in jail. That's what we're hoping for. You see Pat right there in his uniform. Thomas Segelstrom is there.
8296 Tango. Clear bus.
Copy.
So pretty good police work.
42.
No force used, just kind of came to a stop, got out, took him into custody without any issues or incident. That's what we hope for. So pretty good police work, as Larry David would say, pretty good. They got him?
They got him. Some people going to jail. I don't know what they'll do with the passenger. You know, that's always a question in our minds.
Yeah.
But
Could be an unsuspecting
so
victim.
Thomas Segelstrom, Pat was out there. What else did we have? Chad was with us in that car next to us blocking. What we did is we blocked the whole street, folks, with 2 cars. That was the plan. You'll see, actually you'll see, you can kind of tell this car to our right here. This is Chad's car. We were side by side with Chad, and there was a bunch of other cars behind us. So we just blocked the street, and of course the suspects don't know what the heck's going on. And meanwhile, 3 of our other cars swooped in on him from behind, and he really couldn't run. Take off. We don't want to chase people during rush hour, of course. So he really couldn't run with all that traffic ahead of him. So you have to do it while you got 2 lanes. If you wait till here, and of course you saw Pat coming toward us.
Yeah. You wait till here, he can make a move. He could go left.
Yeah, too much space.
Well, good police work.
Eliminate the space.
Somebody gets their truck back too, right?
Yeah. Minneapolis stolen. Dan Gutman spotted it up on Union Pasco after the license plate reader hit on it at Marshall. Only disappointing thing is, Steve, we didn't get to see it first.
We didn't.
We did not get to see it first.
We were trying though.
They must have gone up to Cretan, up to University or something.
Hey, Odie, once we get these other squads cleared, just meet us at the LEC with him. We're just pulling this car off the road so Pat doesn't have to sit on Uni.
Pat's gonna sit on the tow and wait for the tow truck.
So do you want me to go to the LEC? Yeah, just wait till I get these other 2 squads out of the lane, and then we can open it back up. And they'll allow me to at the LEC with these 2.
Yeah, about people that take a 1 block.
Anybody done anything on data yet with this car?
One
If
block
not, I will
detour.
jump on there and handle the tow quick. Yep, go ahead.
Routine for the CAT team.
How many stolen cars do you think you recover a month?
Oh, you know what? In the first 2 years, it was hundreds.
Hundreds.
But now it's because most of the kids don't drive in St. Paul anymore.
Yeah.
They go to Minneapolis. So our numbers have dropped, but that's our goal. Less stolen cars.
We have a pending welfare check at 1569 University. The caller is calling on herself. Her name's Teddy. Is that going to be in relation to your call?
Getting drivable vehicles back to their owners is important too.
Millions and millions of dollars. We have to do a report to the Department of Commerce, the auto theft issue. Which, by the way, today our guys took a retiree from the Commerce Department that really has been the point person on all of our great work. Joe Bakke. Joe Bakke from the Commerce Department. Thank you. And congratulations on your retirement. But without you, none of this CAT team work would have really gotten off the ground. Because the State Commerce Department has a grant program administered by Joe Bakke that allows us to have some extra bodies doing what we're doing. And you can't just have a small number. You have to have a critical mass of bodies. Stop the car, corral the car, arrest them. So element of surprise, of course, in our work is huge. But you have to have enough people to actually coordinate that surprise. But Joe, thank you for all your work, and we give you the credit for building what we've got here at Ramsey County.
For sure. Joe is incredibly dedicated, not only to the cause, but to the victims, to the people who had their cars stolen.
Yeah.
I think that's why he did it. Great career.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
Joe. He was in law
Joe.
enforcement before he went to work for Commerce. He's got a great attitude toward helping us too.
And take her straight down.
Well, that's some excitement for Wednesday.
Well,
Wednesday afternoon.
you know, and for what time is it?
Great question.
We don't want too much excitement.
Almost 4.
We don't want too much excitement at rush hour.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We want to control the excitement.
Yeah. Well, that was about as controlled as it could get.
So here's what I want you to do, folks. On this thread, remember I said that Steve and I are once a week we're going to go visit a different part of the sheriff's office. Let us know. Put in the comments your favorite things that you'd like us to go visit. Spend a half hour, in a different dimension of the department.
Starting is 69.
That's Joe Odegaard. On the air, you hear his voice. Fabio Joe transporting one of the parties that was in the truck. But let us know.
Do you need anything? Oh, we're good. Thanks, guys.
Let us know what you'd like to see. Element of surprise. It's the key aspect of what we do. You know, if we lose surprise and they take off and flee and drive at high rates of speed, then we're really in the wrong situation. Like this JB Hunt intermodal truck's gonna be surprise that car when it winged it. I don't know how those guys do it. They're some expert drivers.
They're magicians with those things.
Those semi-drivers. We're still looking for a white Jeep. White Jeep. Day, huh? Can you believe it got up to 80 again in October?
I can't.
What the heck? Hey, the rest of you around the country, 81 degrees right now in St. Paul, Minnesota on October 2nd. I only got one thing to say to that. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I have no idea what happens when you say it 3 times, but according to the movie.
Maybe we get another week of 80?
Yeah, there we go.
There's another Beetlejuice movie out, isn't there?
I know. That's well. Why do you think I brought it up? You know, I'm not a huge Beetlejuice fan, but
I thought you were.
No, everybody says it's a great movie. I don't like scary movies.
It's scary?
I don't know.
I've never seen it.
Well, I don't think it's as scary as it is like shocking and stunning.
Really?
You know what? I'm in the category of I have no idea what I'm talking about.
You and me both.
Yeah. Copy and route to Edmond of Coven for the suspicious complaint. 2 mils. Using device.
But I think it is like a Halloween movie, right?
I think so. Is Michael Keaton in the
he looks like him on their previews.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Huh.
He's quite the character, isn't he?
What an actor.
Yeah.
Talent.
I noticed at the Academy Awards last year when they zoomed in on him, he was just stoic.
Really?
Did you notice it?
No, I didn't.
He didn't smile.
Did he lose?
I don't think he was, when he was up, I think somebody was just talking about him. Maybe, I don't know.
Huh. You ever meet an actor in person?
Yes.
And they're totally different than what you expect them to be?
Well, the actor I met in person was the captain from Gilligan's Island.
You met the captain?
I met the captain.
Was he just like he is in the show? Confused?
Yeah, except he was complaining that I was squeezing his hand so hard. I was so excited to run into him in Los Angeles. You know, they didn't make money back then. He wasn't really rich, you know, those actors. No. Yeah. He was driving a modest car. I saw him.
You shook the captain's hand.
Shook the captain's hand.
I spent a night with Pauly Shore in Chicago once.
Okay.
He was exactly like he was on TV and in the movies.
Okay. Yeah, the Gilligan, he was a funny guy. He says, you're hurting my hand. Sorry, Captain. I'm just so excited to meet you.
Well, his hand was probably... So he'd been on that island for years.
Well, there's that 3-hour tour. What other movie stars have I met? That's a short list.
That's a short list.
Short list.
For both of us.
Who else?
That's fine, repeat, go ahead.
Nowadays, you got to be careful what you claim.
What do you mean?
Well, some might accuse you of lying or inflating your...
Like you didn't meet the captain?
Well, yeah, but that's definitely true. But I'm just saying, in general, when you're in elective office, you never know who's going to research your story.
You haven't been to China lately, have you? Sorry.
You just got to be careful. No matter what you do in life.
Yeah, especially nowadays, people have access to info. They can fact check you.
Yeah. Well, you know, I played football at Hamlin, and I won a few awards there. You know, all conference and all district. But people would say, "Oh, you're an All-American," and I would qualify it right away and say I was not an All-American, because you know how that goes.
Yeah.
I was an honorable mention All-American. That's not the same as an All-American.
No, but it's pretty close.
Now you can't can't go claiming
No, you can't.
All-American.
You can't.
Honorable mentions. I don't like third team or something.
You know what though? That's pretty cool.
So
What position you play?
linebacker.
Sam or Will? Just kidding. I don't know what that means.
Well, we didn't always flop
Oh.
back then. We did sometimes, but usually I was on the left side. But
Okay.
I was an inside linebacker. 50 played the 5-2 Hamlin. Once we played the 4-3, but for the most part we were 52 defense.
The Pipers.
Pipers.
Pretty good.
Average.
Average. I mean, you were obviously good. Was the team? The team was
It was
average.
Yeah, we were average. We're 500. But then after I quit playing, I coached there for many years. And then when I ran for office in 1982, I had bottom line, I had an election in 83, so I couldn't coach. Of course, that's the year they won the conference. So, yeah, I did a lot of recruitment of the players that won the conference, but it would have been fun to be on a conference championship team.
Yeah, especially that conference.
Yeah, Dick Trussell was the head coach, and his brother Jim went on to coach Ohio State. Jim Trussell.
Yeah.
And a great experience with him. Trussell was a class act all the way. The whole Trussell family. Their dad coached in Ohio, at Akron, Ohio. It's just, you meet some quality people along the way in life. It makes a difference in your life. That should be our goal, to help others think that they met some quality people along the way, right?
I think so.
Thought that was Deion Sanders coaching football there for a minute. How about that Colorado team?
Fun to watch.
Yeah, this kid is an amazing quarterback. He can throw the ball, man.
Yeah, he can play. And our beloved Vikings travel to London this Sunday.
Yeah, I really would like to go.
Really?
Yeah, I'd like to go because I want to see how Rodgers does against him.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Won't it?
They didn't. The Jets didn't look too good against Denver last week.
No, they got trouble. Have you seen the commercials about? There's a commercial out about the Jets letting the Jets fans down. Okay, it's like a 2-minute commercial. It's like a rap song going on, and they joke about how the Jets will disappoint. The Jets, everybody's prepared for disappointment with the Jets. Now, if you New York fans are listening, you got to feel free to counter this in the comments. But having said that, us Minnesota fans can relate to that commercial.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing about the Jets commercial is they do mention that they won it all in '68. we don't have a won it all date in Minnesota.
We don't have it.
We got 4 Super Bowl losses,
and not one since '77, right?
No,
I think '77.
Yeah, we almost made it. Brett Favre almost got us there. We lost to Atlanta in the NFC Championship. But who's counting, really? Who's counting? Yes.
It's really about the misery, isn't it, to be a Vikings fan?
Well, I mean, you got to admit they're playing really well, and the defense is amazing. And they got 3 great receivers, and Darnold he's got an elite arm, just an elite arm. I don't see any weakness in this team. As long as they're not playing in this fielding and punting the sun.
Yeah.
That's their only weakness.
Got a little scary last week.
That's not the Jeep, right?
No, that's not.
Yeah, I mean, if you're ever wondering if the NFL wanted to keep the game close, that was the game, right?
Yeah, you could make that inference if you wanted to.
I wouldn't do that, but some people would.
You can send me the assistant pending, that's fine.
question I have about the bikes. Will that defense hold up? That's the question.
Copy.
Okay. Well, if you can keep them off the field too, I mean, if you're moving the ball, then your defense gets a chance to rest.
Yeah, but maybe we shouldn't be passing on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. Maybe we just get that one and keep our defense off the field. And that's my big worry is the defense.
Well, we're not. The thing is, yeah, you probably got a point there, but you don't want Darnold running the quarterback sneaks. I think you just keep him healthy.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, he's a very long, lanky guy. Those long, lanky guys can get hurt.
They break easily.
It's just there's too many. It's physics. There's too many angles. When your bone is straight for 2 feet, 18 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, that Minneapolis, can you attach that to this case?
We're going to go over to the east side, see what's
Unit squad to
happening.
start to 540 Fairview, Suite 100 at the Minnesota Deeds Career Force Center for a panic dress alarm that covers room E Echo 14.
Fairview and 94, a little panic alarm over there, and we're way on the other side of town.
Copy.
I can't believe how nice it is out here. Can you?
It is beautiful. October 2nd, 81 degrees.
We had a really mild winter last year, and they're saying this year we're going to get hit. I'm not feeling it.
Not on a day like today. Hard to believe.
A little bit of traffic going into downtown. You know? Someone should really redesign that exit ramp onto 52 South. You know, have you used that?
From where?
From here, it's really not a great design.
Coming off 94?
Well, no, going south, trying to go on 52. You got to be in the left lane. There's only one lane. A lot of people want to go south on 52 because it is the only way truly south. It's like an interstate there. I don't know. It needs some redesign. I'm sure sometime in my lifetime it will get done. If you're a criminal, you got to be thinking this day's too nice to commit crime, right?
I don't know. I don't know how a criminal thinks. Maybe. It's pretty nice.
Well, I'm just being a little facetious. But
I don't know. Does crime go up when the weather's bad or when it's...
It depends. It goes up when it's really hot.
Yeah.
People get frustrated.
Come on in, folks. Happy to be up there.
What the heck did I hit? Or did somebody else hit it first? I ran over something.
I think it was a...
We better check the tires.
Can or something.
Okay, let's check the tires.
184 copy. Start to Marshall and Lexington for a dangerous condition. Vehicle is traveling eastbound on Marshall and did not stop at red light. It was a green Honda Accord without a back window. Plate was Minnesota, Mike Tango Yankee 651.
Mike Tango Yankee. 651.
1602.
Green Honda Accord. Mike Tango Yankee. Miller, can you run that Mike Tango Yankee 651? Broken window, eastbound on Marshall.
Heavy. Mike Tango Yankee 651. Is that correct? It's an older 1992 Honda Accord, green in color.
Yeah, where's it registered to?
Minneapolis, front back clear.
Yeah, what street, Minneapolis? Probably just stole it.
4935 University Avenue Northeast.
Thank you.
533.
533.
The squad to assist is marked an assault at 10th and St. Pierre. About 680. Witness is calling distance. A male assaults another male at the intersection. He's African American, 38 years old, 6'2", average build, wearing a blue jumpsuit. He's walking with a Hispanic female wearing black shirt.
Big yard sale.
923 copies. Send us past the buyer.
What do you think there, Steve?
Copy. I'll check there and I'll let you know.
A
Copy.
lot of smiling faces out here today.
Yeah.
Everybody's enjoying the weather.
A lot of traffic, too.
Squad 688 on channel 1, checking your status.
I don't like traffic. But
688, call 4.
Traffic before 1604.
Send an officer to my location.
but sometimes some of the backseaters
Copy.
say, why do you drive so slow? I drive slow so I can see stuff. So I can look in alleys, I can look down the street. Our whole job is here to look for trouble, look for problems. You know, it's still 25 to 30 miles an hour, but you know, we don't need to be zipping around. It's not, unless we got a call, we're not going from A to B. We're actually trying to create a presence. Not only be seen, but see what's going on in the neighborhood. And see people and things that we might see later on our tour that paint the whole picture of what's happening. There's a lot of smiles, but some of those guys got earbuds in. Listen to the music. Well, we didn't have any fights. We did not have any fights at Central. That was a plus. So the leaves are starting to turn finally. A little bit of yellow, right? Like right there, you can kind of tell.
Yeah, probably won't be long now.
You gotta get your wife out on a scooter ride.
Yeah, we'll get out on the scooter. Look at some. You know where we like to ride is along the river.
Do you?
East and west side. Yeah, it's a beautiful ride.
And tell me where you start and finish. Where do you go exactly? Which road?
Mm-hmm. So we head on over to Minnehaha Falls,
Yep.
and we'll do a little walk around there.
Okay.
If sea salt's open, I can be convinced to have ice cream.
Sea salt. Okay.
Yeah. And then we head north on West River Road. Just take it as far as we'll go.
Okay.
Cross over when we feel like it, and head south somewhere
East
on this.
River?
Yep, on East River.
How far north do you usually go? Do you stay in Minneapolis and get out, or do you go way up?
No, we'll stay in Minneapolis.
Okay.
Yeah. Beautiful though, especially in the fall.
Yeah.
But be careful if you're riding a scooter out there.
How many cc's you got in it?
I don't like to brag, Sheriff, but I have 50.
50 cc's?
I do.
You went all out.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what you're saying is your top speed is what, 35?
Downhill with a breeze at my back.
Okay,
yeah, I can
35.
Now you throw my wife on the back. Now she doesn't weigh a lot, but we move a lot slower when she's on there.
Well, you want to take care. Do you wear helmets? I mean, I don't care.
You gotta be careful when you're out there.
I don't know. I mean, I think helmets are a good idea.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're on a scooter.
Yeah, because sometimes they're hard to see, those scooters.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really. A scooter is the wrong term now that they have standing scooters, right? What are they called? Are they mopeds or are they scooters?
They used to be called mopeds, but when I think about a moped, I think about a half bike, half dirt bike looking thing.
Bike.
Yeah,
clown bike.
yeah, with a pedal, with hard pedals. This is a scooter.
Well, it's a different kind of scooter than the scooters that they rent, the green scooters.
Yeah. I got ran over by a pickup truck. Did I tell you that?
Well, I did hear that. I wasn't going to bring it up on Live on Patrol, but feel free to tell the story. You didn't get run over. You got struck.
I ended up under the truck.
Struck and thrown. Well, you know.
Yeah, I didn't run over him with its tires.
Well, I don't want people to think that.
No.
You're a Flat Stanley.
Not Flat Stanley. No. So I was at an intersection and there was a yield sign, and I was in front, and this pickup truck was behind me. I started to go, but I stopped because I thought I saw a vehicle out of the corner of my eye. The pickup truck started to go and didn't stop, so it ran into the back of me. I wasn't too badly injured though.
Right, so that's good news. It was from a stopped intersection that he accelerated and hit you, right? One of those classic things where he's not watching the car in front of him, he's looking for other things.
That's right.
Yeah, we've all been there probably, where we get distracted thinking the car in front of us is going to move.
Squad 531 Tango.
Exactly. Except I didn't move.
You sure you didn't put it in reverse?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That's good.
I mean, if you're still in the area for agency, just got a call for a man down on the sidewalk between the north and the south entrance.
2267, I copy. Show me clear.
So be careful out there if you're taking your scooter out.
Squad 531 Tango.
Oh, we got another stolen. It hit on an LPR. And we're going to pull that up.
A couple minutes and I'll go assist him with that.
Copy, thank you, 1611.
Let's see what this says.
538, we have a computer trouble. Mine is going to be advised. You can cancel 33. I'm leaving the gas pump, so I'll head up to 31.
Copy, 533.
What's that plate say?
KYW 539.
KYW 539. Does it say what kind of car that is?
We're looking for a black Mercedes-Benz.
Black Mercedes-Benz. KYW. We just put all those stolens out on the internet. We might kick some butt. You know, let me know when that's out.
7209.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
349 out at the station gas.
Did you say they sent you a copy?
Send me a draft, yeah.
Henry Tom David 136.
Take a look at it.
Copy, 10-1 out with the occupied station off of I.
Where Squads is out with an occupied stolen. That's way up on County Road I.
They're in
no position to get there in rush hour.
Yeah, we'll head up to Blaine and spend the time with the grandkids.
That's good. Are you wearing a costume?
I don't think so. Are you? You gonna go, Zimmer?
Well, I'm just debating.
Yeah,
because we hand out candy at the office, the training office there in the Skyway, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the Rev and Andre and Scheller will be there. We got to figure out. Last year, Michi went as a Mountain Dew bottle, which I appreciated. we got to find some costumes if we're going to go there. What do you think I should be?
You know, maybe a fireman.
Well, I like that idea. I like the fireman concept.
That's where you go again?
3, just have medics come over.
Interesting when this bus line is down out to Woodbury. Be interesting to see how that works. One of the stops is right there when they come back in from Woodbury. You know, my son's a pilot now, you know, so whenever I watch these planes land at St. Paul Airport like that one right in front of us, I'm always trying to apply those principles he's taught me.
What's he thinking about up there?
Well, my kid's an amazing lander. You can see that one's got a little wind. There's a lot of gusting up there right now. You can land that thing. I think in the industry they call it buttering your landing.
Is that what they call it?
Buttering. You butter the landing.
Like butter.
I don't actually like flying in little planes. Big ones I'm good with. Little ones. And I don't know why I say that. It's an amazing experience. You know, he took me up after he got his license. But there's a lot of shaking that goes on in those little planes.
Is that right?
Yeah. I guess all the pilots say it's 100% normal.
Clear at 6015.
Well, I think we got crime surrounded.
We did it.
So if you're just joining us, we are live on patrol in Ramsey County. Right now we're in the city of St. Paul. And my name is Bob Fletcher. I have the pleasure of serving as the sheriff here in this county. And with me is Steve Linders, our public information officer extraordinaire.
Hi, everybody.
And we are going to start a weekly program where we go visit a different part of the sheriff's office. Not everybody's going to want to be on Live on Patrol, folks. Some people are afraid of the publicity. But we have a lot of different aspects of this department to show you, and we thought, who better than Steve Linders?
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to show people the behind the scenes kind of look at what goes on. There's a lot that goes on.
Yeah.
I think
even walking through the garage out at 5 South Owasso, you see all that equipment.
533, this is GOA.
That's impressive,
Can you
isn't it?
make me another KOC, same address, please?
Very impressive.
if you're into toys and tools, that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier, talk to the dive team. We'll get out with K9. I'd like to talk to Mario too, our animal control
Animal
guy.
control guy, absolutely.
Yeah, he's always up to something interesting.
We're just going to do it live. There will be no retakes. We might bring Kyle Meestead with us to hold the camera. He's an expert on that gimbal. That holds the camera steady.
You got to know how to run the gimbal.
Okay, St. Paulites, can you believe this weather?
517
No, you can't.
Signal and cleaner.
I got shorts on.
Daughter is being followed home by a male unknown exactly where she's at.
I went went to the dermatologist today to check out a couple spots on my body and clean bill of health.
Good.
Happy to report.
Good.
She got to go back every couple years. All those years of my lifeguarding, you know, when I was a young guy, lifeguard at Silver Lake.
4475 Tango.
Silver Lake.
Silver Lake in North St. Paul.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Lifeguard, swimming instructor, Silver Lake. But you know what? You can really beat your body up when you're 18 to 22.
It's funny how all that stuff comes back to us later, doesn't it? Just comes knocking.
Yeah.
Remember me?
Yeah.
Remember that stunt you pulled?
Well, the bigger question is, was it worth it?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to tell a story. My wife's probably, if she's listening, she's going to say, she's probably not going to be that happy with me. All right, so my wife is a wonderful person. She likes to make life fun for little kids. All right?
Mm-hmm.
So one of our relatives is going to move in a block away. All right? And they have a little boy. So my wife decided she's going to put a little box out by the mailbox with treats or games or fun stuff for the little boy to come by and pick up.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
523. I'm 4 over here.
You know me.
Kids love mail.
I'm Mr. Cautious, right? I'm Mr. I have studied every possible dangerous issue in America. You know, I read stuff, I study them, I've accumulated some. So she tells me the story, and I said, you know what I said?
What's that?
Have you watched The Butterfly Effect?
Oh no. Why did you say? Yeah.
Do you remember what happens in that movie?
No, I think I read the book, but go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna. The backseaters will know what happens. I'm not gonna say it on here, but you have to anticipate every potential problem.
Yeah.
And for Ashton Kutcher, he spent a whole lifetime trying to figure out a solution. End up with the girl of his dreams. But some bad things happen on alternative timelines.
Mm-hmm.
So
did she put the box out there?
We agree we're gonna put a lock on it. Let the boy have a little key.
There you go.
Right?
There you go.
Huh?
There you go.
But you backseaters that have watched here, right here.
Yep.
My wife's on there too. I'm still putting the box out, the treasure box.
Good for her. She should.
I'm still putting the box out. It's a treasure box, so you can come by and grab a little treasure, right?
You gotta make it fun for kids.
It's okay. We can put a lock on the treasure box. For those of you that know what happened in The Butterfly Effect. Okay. All right, well, that's really strange. Did I miss something? What's happening on the east side?
We are unaware of anything. Two 754. 23754.
Joe, is there anything on the cab regarding the east side?
Let me double check.
It was a black Tahoe, right?
Sheriff, I got nothing. I don't even see a squad assigned to a call on the east side.
Yeah, it was a black Tahoe. Lights and sirens south on Johnson Parkway. It could have been one of their gun unit guys.
Dangerous condition, 1683 Stillwater.
Now, what's the condition?
Yeah, it came in like 10 minutes ago. An alley behind address vehicle worked on still has not been moved. It's still blocking an alley.
So yeah, it won't be bad. Thank you. Well, we don't know what that car was on the way to because there's nothing on the board and nothing on the radios. I suppose it is remotely possible that it's a new fire department chief truck and they haven't put the decals on it yet.
I'm checking the map. Whoever that squad you saw with is definitely not signed into the cab because I'm not seeing their GPS movements. Tango driving.
Copy. There's about able to break for a verbal domestic 200 Wilson Unit 401. Caller would like her system removed.
Must be fire, huh?
Northbound 1626.
He was in a hurry though. Unless there's a big fire, those district fire chiefs usually aren't going that fast. We are on Jessamine.
531. If we're not busy, is there a way we can get an Ibis down here at the Regions?
Checking channel 2 for an Ibis.
Can't believe the window down. Hey, how's it going?
283, I'll grab it 15.
Copy.
Yeah, this guy's got some electronic items there.
Pretty cool.
What would you do? Actually, this is the kind of weather. This is the kind of weather that convinced me to change my major
Verbal domestic 1091.
from chemistry to pre-law.
How so?
Well, it was a beautiful day in April. I was a sophomore. I was mixing chemicals up in the third floor lab on the south side of the chemistry science building. Analytical chem. I was watching chemicals react while I wrote in my green notebook. Remember those green notebooks, science notebooks? Okay.
Nope.
Well, if you were a science major, you knew what the green notebook looked like. You had to write everything in those green notebooks, and you were not allowed to tear any pages out. If you had to correct something, you crossed it out, and you changed it or you noted it. That was the scientific process. Do not get rid of information. Just note it, correct it. And I was sitting up there, south window, third floor, looking out. It was a beautiful, beautiful April day. April. And what's up? What's up? Beautiful April day. And everybody else was out playing wiffle ball, frisbee. You know, all those guys with the social science degrees. They didn't have to do labs. Right?
Yeah.
I just said, you know, if I wanted to really be a doctor, I got another 2 years of undergrad, another 4 years. I said, I think I should be hanging out with people. Right?
Yeah.
I'm a people person.
People person.
So I went to my advisor, John Harrigan.
Where is Fletcher?
At Hamlin University. Great guy.
You're at Regions.
Convinced me to go
between the north and south
into pre-law, political science and government pre-law program. Intending to be a lawyer.
All because of a nice day.
Perspective. It's all about perspective.
If it had been raining, you could be a scientist.
I might be a doctor.
You might be a doctor.
If it was raining. But that's what this day reminds me of right now. You know?
Yeah.
We're at Jackson right now.
Beautiful.
Near the entrance. You'll see us with the medical rig.
But that was a good choice for me.
You think it worked out all right?
Yeah. I think it's, don't you?
You gonna stick with law enforcement for the rest of your career?
Well, you know, I still got time to try a few other
We have a
things.
pending residential alarm at 5237 Iredale Road, the patio door.
Dr. Fletcher. What kind of medicine?
I don't know.
You didn't know?
Back then it was whatever kind of medicine pleased your mom.
Yeah, I suppose.
But I like science. I love science. I was pretty good at math, physics, astronomy. It's my area of expertise. But the thing is, working with people and making a difference in the lives of people is so much better than working with numbers. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like every day in this business we are making a difference. Right? Small ways. Sometimes big ways in others, but I don't know. And lately I feel like we've made a huge difference.
681.
Well, it appears that way based on the...
Let's just see what people have to say.
Changes to parking and clear advised.
How's it going? What's up? Just keeping everybody safe. You selling shirts? Well, you gotta. I might have a Subway here. Let me see. Your lucky day.
Ooh, that's my guy.
How's it go?
Thank you, Mr. Bob.
You're welcome.
Hey, what size
God
you wear?
bless you. God bless you.
What size shirt you wear?
What size? I'm like.
I think this shirt size.
Yeah, I'm a double X working on triple.
That's double X right there. This double X
I
right there.
got a
Hey,
crush
support
on this
Woods,
man.
man. Support Woods, man.
I got a lot of
Put it on the
good
show.
material.
Yeah, I don't have any cash though.
You don't gotta have no cash. You
No.
buy
Who wants
Fletcher.
a gift card?
You buy Fletcher.
I need one,
You
Bob.
buy
please.
Fletcher. Look, that buy Fletcher. That's the man in charge right
I got
there.
a crush on this
going?
man.
That's the man in
I got a
charge.
crush. I'll
Did I
follow
give you
you.
one already?
I
Hey, give me one more, Bob.
No, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a McDonald's.
I don't like McDonald's, Bob. Give me some money.
I don't have no money. You hang on to
All right,
that.
my daughter.
I will come back and buy that from you.
Hey, but
I
look,
got
no.
I like it. I like
my
it.
real. Hey,
I got
That's-
a crush on
That's
this
your name.
man.
Wood
Grain Apparel.
Wood Grain Apparel. I like it.
WGA.
WGA.
Shop Wood Grain.
Wood Grain Apparel.
And that's your size.
That is. That's a,
I want to see it on the show.
all right. Well, hang it. Put it right now. Put it in front of the car because we're live right now.
I know. That's
Oh,
what
Put it right there.
Look, my homegirl, she got some.
Put it right there. I'm out of Subway. I got McDonald's. McDonald's.
One more for the
McDonald's
baby.
is cheaper than shit.
You're gonna run me
How you
dry.
gonna give him? Can I get a McDonald's? McDonald's cheaper, and I got 11.
That's all we got.
But for real, I got a crush on you. Meaning, I love
We met
your
before a
show.
couple times. Thank you.
Once, yeah,
Hey,
2 times.
Go hold up
I
the
follow
shirt.
you. I got his clothes too, and
Thank
they
you.
really good quality. They
Yeah, I
don't
like it.
shrink. And I like to support our people, you know, when they trying to do the right thing.
You got it. The camera's right there, though. We want to put you on
Hold
camera.
it up.
Right there, wood grain. There we go, wood grain. Turn it around. There we go, wood grain apparel. I like it. Yeah.
Talk to me, bro. Good for you from
I can't take a gift. But what days are you here? How much are they? 20, 25, 30? $25?
He said that for you.
Yeah, I know, but I can't take free stuff. I can't take free stuff. Let me see what I got here. Oh, no. I got no. I'll be back. What days are you here?
Hey, I'm in here every day.
I'll be here with my 25. I would be honored. I'd be honored to have your shirt.
Take it.
No, I can't take it. It's against the law for me to take anything free. But I'll be back with $25.
Say look.
What days are you here?
Every day I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, I got new product almost
What
every day.
what other stuff you got?
I got a kids clothing line. I got Bougie Baby brand. My daughter, my 3-year-old daughter.
Bougie Baby brand?
We trying to. I ain't gonna lie. You know it's hard. I'm a black man.
I'm good for the 25. You know that. You know I'm good for it.
Ass material. I got a lot of his clothes.
What are you doing today?
I just want to know this shit, man.
I only got a couple left.
Hey, here's the thing.
That's all right.
Can I get one for my auntie?
I really like
Where
that.
is she?
In the
When
car,
white
tobacco
people,
shop.
bro.
Why you in the
Well, she can't walk over here or what? She
She knew
Y'all
who you
looking
was.
like
She was scared.
here.
Wow, you
Black
know
people
that
here.
know you supporting us.
Huh?
But
What?
I'm a black man trying to make
What the
it.
hell is wrong with that, bro? We just chilling, bro. What's wrong with us?
Let me see the shirt.
What's wrong with us is
I'm not
chilling,
gonna
bro.
take it right now.
Why is it different, bro? If you see a gang of black people just chilling, bro, they always look at us like we a gang. Bro, we're not gang, bro. We old, man. Come on. But when white people do it,
I'm 2X working on 3X. It might be a little tight.
gang too, right?
Might be a
I
little
mean, come
tight.
on, man. You're a rookie.
Might be a little tight. Might be a little tighter.
I know you're a rookie.
Oh, that look good.
I think that's a
Trust
good
me,
look.
I
What do you
know
think,
all that
Steve?
shit. I was gonna be a cop.
Turn around.
You got this shirt on. You put the shirt on.
Cause he got scenario. Look at you, bro. Hey, he said you got a shirt on, bro. He got scenario over you, bro. You're a rookie, bro. You can't do nothing. You gotta follow what his lead is, man. Look at you. Look, oh, that's tight, bro. That is so tight. I like that. I like that picture.
That's good.
I like that picture. That's how y'all do it. Y'all just ride around and look at people.
Wood grain. Where do you sell it? Right here, online.
I got it online.
You have one of those t-shirts?
I said
You have one of those t-shirts? You gotta get a shirt.
right now. I was at Maplewood Mall.
Why y'all don't do real cop?
I can't keep up with the bills because
Yeah.
it's slow.
What's that?
Why y'all don't do real
This
cop?
is your spot
This
there.
is real cop stuff.
Good to see you
Nah.
guys. What's your first name again?
Harassing black people.
Here. Nice to see you.
Just handed out gift cards and tried on a shirt.
You know what? Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, let me get some bus tokens and stuff like
No, I
that.
got no bus tokens.
Right.
I gave you a
Okay,
gift
not
card
the
already,
bus
right?
tokens. You got the bus passes and stuff like that.
I don't have those. I should get
Oh
those.
man, you bogus, bro. I
Well,
can't
that's
be
not very nice. I don't know anything about the bus companies.
Man, you work with them, man.
You know what? I'll see if I can get
And
some.
I usually do pounds, but can I
There-
shake your hand?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a big freaking fan.
Next time I
watch
see
you
y'all,
all the
bro.
time.
God bless you.
God bless you. Keep it up.
What a deep, beautiful day we got going, huh?
Because it's people like you that make people not afraid of the police.
Thank you for
know
saying
what I
that.
mean?
Yeah, thank you for saying
We
that.
all think that everybody got.
Bro,
No.
are you racist?
No.
Who the fuck ever said
I know,
that?
bro.
He be riding
That's
up
what I
on
just
the
said.
fence.
That's what I just
Didn't
said.
I give you a gift card?
No, you did not. Give me one. What's this
He
here?
a passenger
McDonald's.
today.
Hey, how much is on here?
10.
Where Patrick at?
$10, right?
I can't get 25 on a
Who's your
meal.
guest rider today?
What are you talking about?
Get me,
Skip
bro.
the French fries.
He look important. He look important. He look
I'll take the
important.
10. Bro. I'll
Who's your
take the
guest
10.
rider? Can I?
So 10 on here, right?
Who's your guest rider?
Guess it's Steve.
No,
He's
bro.
our public information officer.
He's beautiful.
He is.
Welcome
Hey.
to the neighborhood.
I'm just a cool
Where
guy,
Patrick?
bro.
So when I just left,
Patrick's
I just
working,
love
but
God,
I
he's
was just
man.
gonna say. So when you're not
I love
alive, he's
everybody,
alive.
bro.
I was confused. I'm like, hold
Okay,
on.
coffee,
Sometimes.
bro.
I go to your page, but
Don't drink coffee
Patrick.
this time of the day, bro.
He's cool. He's cool, but
He
he's
is.
not as cool as
Well,
you.
yes, he is.
You
Yes,
make
he
this
is.
Hope I
shit
see you
like
again.
live. He be a little boring
I'm not
on the page. I ain't gonna lie. He be a little boring.
Everybody's
To the children.
All right, man.
Everybody's got their strengths.
About the families, you know, that's the part.
Old ass and shit.
That's what
And Patrick is good. He just, this shit ain't his life as yours. You be making it
He's a
happen.
good cop, though.
Y'all all good cop. Good cop and good cop.
I'm just talking about as far
I
as
just
live
don't like
on
the crooked
patrol.
cop.
He's not as funny, and you know, it don't be.
Well, I'm going to tell him that you said I'm funnier.
He gotta
Y'all
jump
be
it up
safe,
a
bro.
notch. I get bored and hang up on his. I
Thank
watch
you.
you for hours.
Thank you.
I watch you for hours.
See you later. God bless. See you guys.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me, man.
I won't.
Once we can go, we'll take it.
You look good in the shirt.
Yeah, well, if I took this other shirt off, I think it would fit me a little better. It was a little tight.
Yeah, most people don't go polo on polo.
I told them I was 2X working on 3X.
I've always said you're funnier.
Really? That's what he said?
Yeah.
That's what he said? I always think you're funnier. Or I always said you were.
Nice one. Oh,
They're enjoying the day.
well, that was a fun little time out, right? It's all about keeping connections, because someday there'll be a shooting somewhere, or somebody they'll know something, and they're more likely to tell you what happened if they feel comfortable with you, right?
It's all about relationships.
All about relationships.
You gonna buy the shirt?
Yeah, for sure. I said, told him I would. I don't give that guy. Get anybody that's out trying to make some money by selling product. That's the American way, right?
I admire anybody who puts their skin in the
Wood
game.
grain.
Yeah, wood grain.
Wood grain. I like it.
You know who'd look good in one of those? Moody.
Who's what?
Moody would look good in one of those shirts.
Well, we'll get it for him.
I think so.
Ready to go to
Get it for
a
him.
vehicle.
I might give him a tip too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bravo, Yankee, Kilo, 195.
It is all about relationships. That's gonna be a chapter. Relationships.
Yeah, for sure it does. You were talking earlier about helping people, and you just think about what we've seen in 2 hours today. We saw coppers out on a bridge looking for a person who needed some help. Hopefully she got it. You saw coppers safely recovering a stolen car.
Yeah. You know, and I often think, I watch all the news channels, try to stay abreast of what's going on in the world, and more reason now than what's going on in the Middle East.
283.
Stay on top, but it's one thing I always appreciate about Dan Abrams and the News Nation.
Could we get a different one?
He always is talking about the job that police do. He runs that On Patrol Live, the knockoff from Live on Patrol.
Yeah, the knockoff.
The knockoff. And he always is talking about the job that we
We're
do.
now in regions in the Echo Hallway.
And I always appreciate that. And the reason I say that is when you watch your TV commentators that are on there, they're semi-popular, right? The TV commentators.
Yeah, pseudo-celebrities.
But they're not out there day-to-day helping people like the cops.
No. Yeah.
And so if you get jealous or you wish you had that job, I always tell the coppers, just think about what you do day in, day out to help real people. It's not just a discussion about what happened in the course of the day. It's actual reality help. Never underestimate the value that a police officer has out in the community.
340.
It's so valuable.
341.
And so much of it, people don't ever hear about. They don't ever hear about it.
They're right. And the preparation that goes into making sure
346.
that everything is right. You know, training, preparation,
4 Tango.
learning from others, older cops.
337.
Have a good night.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to be a pundit on policing than it is to be a police officer.
That's exactly right. That's
230.
and, well, to a certain extent, it's a lot easier to be a pundit about politics too. I mean, you have to give credit to anybody that's willing to put their name out there to try to serve the community.
Yeah, you do. Whether or not you agree with them, you have to give
Both
them credit
sides,
for wanting
because
to.
it is a brutal, brutal business. So, if we ever get to the point where, and we're out of that way in some parts of the country where no one wants to run, we're all in trouble.
That would be a bad
We're
day.
gonna have to have a draft for city councils.
One for 5 for DOT. One for 8. 149. 150.
150.
158.
158.
Any other spots for 1700 EOT? Negative response, everybody. Have a great rest of your day at 1645.
So what time did we start?
2.
2. Let me see here. How long we've been going?
2 hours.
2 hours even?
Just about. A little over.
Let's see here. We're still at 1 something. We will end on the 2 hour mark. And then look for us next week. We're going to try to do it on Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday, but just no guarantee the way this job goes.
22 copy. Clearance says you can tell me that.
No press release yet?
No press release.
Okay.
Tango. 8295.
1-4, case number please. 8296.
24, your case number is 186548.
2800 Torchwood Drive on a illegal burn in the backyard.
It's out.
Alright, first we gotta go to this address here.
22. Correct.
Plug it in.
Copy. 1647.
You guys see the call impending? Mute that for a minute.
vehicle crashed into rock in the parking lot and is leaking fluids. Fire will be en route.
579 Selby. Vehicle crashed. It's a dangerous intersection here. Because it's right on a hill.
107, any injuries?
Negative, no injuries.
Right on a hill.
Alright, they can stay at Penny for a bit.
Copy 1649.
5522.
5542.
Do you advise medics and fire to come in the C Charlie doors? That'll be the upper east entrance.
Copy 1615.
I wouldn't say too much. You know.
Yeah, I just said it. I'll refer you to the state for questions about their press release.
Yeah. Strange time to release it, huh?
Yeah.
I don't usually get it out before 3. What do we got here?
370.
370.
Wood grain.
You put me on. Fairway with State Mountain Vic.
I should have asked him how he came up with the name.
Wood grain.
My friend Holly Drinkwine said she was watching us on her plane. 35,000 feet. As she flies to Texas. Well, Holly, greetings.
Holly has taken Live on Patrol to new heights.
Oh, Holly is taking Live on Patrol to new heights.
Ernster working?
What a wonderful, nice person that Holly Drinkwine.
Holly is?
Oh, just a wonderful person. Just one of the nicest people I've run across.
Really?
She worked for the mayor's office when Mayor Kelly was there, and then we hired her at the sheriff's office for a while. I think she was the PIO, actually.
Was she really?
Yeah, she was her PIO. Well, that I think about it, she was your predecessor.
Holly.
Somewhere on the second floor for female yelling for help, saying she's being assaulted.
Just a nice person.
Got it. 5052-386, go ahead.
I wonder if she's heading out of town or into town.
She's heading to Texas. Work trip to Texas. And they get some airlines let you watch internet stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Delta
cool.
does. I know Delta does.
He's 281, we can take a pending.
Copy.
So that 12-year-old that was arrested that has that long
31
history
copy
and
for domestic
just
7,
will not behave,
Watson, unit
I
number
guess
2,
the
College
judge
Road,
ordered him
Destroying
released.
and breaking
To whom?
items.
Well, I don't know. It's in the story. I haven't read the story yet, but, you know. So, we can talk about this another day, but we need a comprehensive
Squad 293.
comprehensive way to deal with juveniles.
You can cancel 274.
Not one solution fits all. However,
274.
you can't just say someone's too young to get services.
No, you can't. It's not fair to the kid either.
Or his family.
Or his family.
Or his future.
I read the Star Tribune's editorial yesterday about crime.
Okay, well, you're a good reader. What did it say?
Well, I think it was spot on in a lot of ways. It said, while some crime data show that there's been a reduction in crime. There's still that perception of crime.
More than the public is willing to tolerate.
Well, right, and that number is 0, right? Or 1. It should be a 0.
Here comes my guys. Here they are. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? How's it going, Maurice? Maurice, Joanne, what's happening? What's going on? You guys leave a white Jeep around here anywhere? Have you been watching? Have you been watching? Huh? We're live. I don't know if you're watching. We're live. What do you got there? Homework? You doing homework on your thing there or what? Hey. I'm gonna mute this for a minute so we can talk. Seriously.
I'm moving it now. I'm just trying to monitor
5522.
They're dispersed. Send me a number for theft using Von Mar.
Yeah, leave that off for a minute.
Copy.
All right, backseaters, we're going to let you go for the day. Thanks for joining us. There's a couple of our regulars there that we were hooking up with. We got a couple other things going on here at the same time. Thanks for joining us. Steve, you want to say anything?
See you next week, everybody.
Or take down where you can be able to take,